Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We're revisiting a favourite Aussie beer of mine. So, Range Brewing out of Brisbane, up in Queensland. This is their Yo-Yo Enthusiast. It's changed artwork slightly over the years. So it's a limited release oat cream IPA at 6.6%. Reason why it was so popular, and yeah, I remember really digging it. It was one of the first oat creams in Australia to have Sabro in it, and yeah, just very like evergreen forest coconut, like it just so good. I remember it being real smooth and creamy, and yeah, just a delicious beer. And yeah, I think they brewed it in the first couple of years of their existence, and then they've sort of brewed it maybe 4 times or so since. Every time it's been unreal, and yeah, I just rave about it. I love it. So fingers crossed that it's as good as it normally is. I've already just poured it for a photo, so I took a quick photo outside in the wind. The can kept wanting to move on me, which is a pain in the bum. So on the back, it says Throwback Week 2025 is upon us. This Yo-Yo Enthusiast and Oat Cream IPA first brewed in 2020. Oh yeah, so 5 years ago. Heavily dry hopped with Amarillo, Citra, and Sabro. Oh yeah, so Throwback Week Range must have had, and they've done a heap of old school stuff. Cheers, Parzival. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, looking forward to this one. As I said, I've already poured it. Let's have a look. It looks so shit in the camera. The colour's very inaccurate. It's like in between a yellow and an orange, sort of pretty bright looking though, like vibrant. Looks real washed out in the camera here. So yeah, just trust me in that it actually looks good. It's about a 2 to 3 finger foamy white head. I would say cloudy in appearance, probably medium body, and light carbonation. Cheers, Angie. Good to see you. Let's go a whiff. Please be coconut. Oh, yes. Yes. I got a feeling it's going to taste like it does normally. Woohoo. Oh. It reminds me of like an Oregon forest, like somewhere up in the northwest of America or even Canada. Very like piney, woodsy, like wet forest. And yeah, huge coconut and like a candied orange. Maybe a touch of peach there, Angie. It's almost got like a berry quality as well. Like blueberry, raspberry, like mixed berry. Orange, tangerine. It's nice because there's sort of like some green character, but then like some sweet sort of tropical and citrus. It definitely smells like it does, like how it smelled over the years when I've really enjoyed it. I just hope it tastes as good. I'm like excited but nervous at the same time. Because yeah, if it's just as good, I reckon I'm gonna buy a 4-pack of it. I just got the one just to try and see what it's like. But yeah, how good's the name? I just think that is a brilliant name. So the original can just had that, just that basic yellowy, greeny sort of colour, and then that written on the front, and then they've included this weird pattern thing. I just remember it like vividly because it was such a good beer. I've probably still got the original can sitting somewhere. Okay, let's do it. Fingers crossed. I'm excited. And I've got my proper glassware. This is the original range glass that I got when I first got into them. Cheers, guys. That is brilliant. Oh, it's so good. It's like real smooth and creamy. The body's sort of about where you want it for that percentage. It's like medium body, almost medium to full. Top down, it looks real good, but just the colour looks shit on my camera. Yeah, just evergreen, just massive evergreen notes. And it works really well with like the coconut and the tropical fruit. They should do a West Coast version of this. Like use the same hops where you're getting sort of like pine and evergreen and like tropical and citrus. But yeah, with like some dryness and bitterness, and obviously no lactose. God, it's good. So this is the range I know and love. Yes. Cheers, Evie. I seen your question as I wrapped up the last one. Yeah, I'll probably be back later tonight. I'm keen as to get into it, but yeah, I just don't have any smasher beers, so I'm probably gonna have to go for a walk to the supermarket soonish. I just need beers that I can sort of, yeah, just sit back and relax and not have to worry about reviewing. So yeah, I want to do more beer reviews, but if I do more beer reviews, I want it to be sort of later tonight. You don't want to go too hardcore on the old reviews in one day. So yeah, hit the like button if you can, peeps. I feel like the old algorithm's working against me on this one already. My greatest story to do with coconut was when I went to Fiji. Dislike it. When I went to Fiji, I went to Castaway Island where they filmed the movie Castaway, and it's an actual the front half of the island's like sort of untouched, but then they're over the backs where they've got a big resort and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, when you go there on a day tour, you get dropped off out at sea, and you've got the option to either swim in, which is a huge swim, and it's deep as fuck where you jump out, or you get like onto a smaller boat and go in. I'm like, clearly I'm swimming. I'm not here to fuck spiders. I'm not getting on some small boat when I can just swim in. I remember jumping in the water, and I've like been in so many different beach environments. I've never been like worried about that sort of shit. Growing up on the coast and always swimming like all year round. Anyway, I remember when I jumped in, I've done like a forward flip off the boat first, jumped in, looked down, and couldn't see the bottom. I'm like, fuck, I've never been in water this deep before. So I just started swimming real fast, just out of like sort of, yeah, like nervousness sort of thing. I was like Ian Thorpe or Michael Phelps. And anyway, I got into the shore. It's a long story just to talk about a coconut. Anyway, I got into the shore, and yeah, this random guy and me were like climbing up tree to try and get coconuts down. We got one down and yeah, cracked into it, and I just remember how fucking tasty it was. Like the juice just fresh out of the coconut. It's going all down my chin, and I'm just like, this is fucking brilliant. That's my coconut story. And yeah, we were doing the whole Wilson, come back. Yeah, well, that's the first thing I thought of, but then I'm like, nah, I'm in Fiji. They don't get those sharks here. Because at one stage we were out in the water, and all these people were yelling out shark, and me and my mate shit ourselves. And then the Fijian guys were just laughing, going, nah, it's just a reef shark. It won't hurt. And I'm like, well, tell those cunts to stop yelling out shark. Nut milk. Yeah, for sure. I got plenty of good stories because I'm the sort of person that gets out and about and doesn't fucking just live life going to work and trying to buy some fancy home they can't afford. I'm sure you do. I know you've got a good is it a rabbit? You got a good rabbit or a bunny story. Just like I've got a good dog story. More beer, please. G'day, fella. Could I just trouble you for a pint of beer? What beer would you like, Cobber? Oh, just give us anything, mate. Yeah. Cheers, Sheree. Good to see you, mate. What epic soup are we working on today? What was the last one you did? Potato and leek. Always good. Yeah, hope you're well. I was just saying to Juzzy, I was watching your backpacks video. I was about 3/4 of the way through before I started these reviews. I was just talking about the girl that went to stand up and she was struggling, like it sort of pulled on the old heartstrings. And then the guy whose dogs were caught up in a situation. Could I please borrow a pint of beer? let me lend the finest of ale. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Nah, he's doing good shit. The awesome thing about it too is like just watching that video, you've got this big collective gang of people helping people out. And you could see there was so many people on the street sort of stopping and wondering what you're doing. So it's definitely going to create some like buzz. Like people would go back and talk about what they seen to their partner or their kids or like yeah. So yeah, it's good shit. You're like an Irish farmer. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like yeah, you're sort of seeing the fruits of your labour. Like for a while there would have been like a massive thing just to get together one or two backpacks, and then next minute you've got like I don't know how many he's had all up. He had a whole team of people with a backpack each, so it must have been at least a dozen or 15 or something. Yeah. What's on for the weekend? I asked Juz before if he's working, but I didn't get a response. I just assumed he'd be working somewhere. So was anyone here in the chat actually decent at yo-yo? As Paul said, he could just he couldn't yo-yo. I was pretty much the same. I just never got right into it. I remember having a Coca-Cola yo-yo that used to glow in the dark. That was pretty cool. Yep. There's some siren going off in the background. It's real loud. I don't know if you can hear it. It'd be coming from the fire station, which is about 3 blocks away. But it's like really, really loud. It's almost like a signal that something real bad's happened. Yep. Yes. So like now that I've had like I've yeah, obviously I've woke up reasonable time this morning. I've been playing with the dogs. I've had a shower. I've had a couple of beers, and now I'm going into like relax mode. I'm like, I can feel myself getting sleepy. Yeah, this is Cherie here, Juzzy's wife. Sure is, Keith. It's massive, dude. Like huge evergreen character, like sort of like wet forest, like piney, woodsy, sort of like what you get from like cedar. Um, and then yeah, you're getting like huge coconut, like orange, tangerine, and like a slight peach note. 6.6. Probably drinks like it's about that. It's very smooth and creamy. Like it's good because it's sweet. Initially, it's quite sweet, but the sweetness drops off. And you sort of get, like on the palate, you get the sweetness, but then you get like the surrounding green hop character. It just works. There's something about it, like it's a combo that probably shouldn't work as well as it does. Yeah. So I'll be keeping that can. At the moment, I've got a little pile down here. It's the cans I'm keeping and the ones I'm getting rid of. Yeah. Cheers, Drew E. Have you cracked a beer yet, bro? I am on an absolute delight. Actually, if there was someone that used to muck around with a yo-yo, I reckon you'd be the one. Were you a yo-yo enthusiast back in the day? I could imagine you with a yo-yo back in your younger days. Beep. Pardon me. You'll be out like a light in about an hour's time. Is Alex going live today? I'm not sure what's happening. I'm pretty sure Drew's probably going live soon. Maybe Alex. Yeah, don't know who else. It's been pretty quiet on the old tube tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Evie. As I said, I'll probably be back later with some more reviews. Similar time to what I normally do, maybe a little bit earlier. I feel like you're getting like that candied orange and tangerine more as it warms. I think that'd be more of a what were the hops in it? Yeah, like Citra or Amarillo. As I said, I got like a berry sort of note to it, so that could be the Citra or the Sabro. Amarillo is generally like a citrus, maybe stone fruit sort of thing. What am I going to have for lunch, peeps? Woo! Yeah. Very good beer, this one. I want to see what I review, what I had on the review when I first had it. I want to see how much it's changed as far as the description goes. All you'd have to do is type in yo-yo. There's no other beer with yo-yo in the name. Yeah, I gave it a 4.75. That's what I thought I gave it. I reckon this time round I'd probably say maybe just slightly under. I'll say a 4.7. I still reckon it's like elite level, but probably just not quite as epic. And yeah, hit the old like button if you haven't already, peeps. The old Vaporoo. Yeah. Yeah, you need some hearty meat. I've only got a little bit left. What am I going to do next? That's the question. I think I'm going to have to go for a stroll and get some cheap beers. That is the question. I might even have a coffee after this. The old coffee ale. But yeah, 4.7. So if you've just joined or you're watching it back, it's the Yo-Yo Enthusiast by Range Brewing out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And yeah, it's 6.6% oat cream IPA featuring, I think it was Citra, Amarillo, and Sabro. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm out of here, peeps. Thanks for chiming in. It's been another good stream. Yeah, as I said, I'll be back. I could be back soon. I don't really know. I'm not sure what the plans are for people, but look out for the an update or a notification or whatever they are. Hit the old like button and what is it? The bell. You got to ding the bell. So yeah, well, you mean a good day, Angie? It's only morning here, bro. So yeah, I'm out. I'm going to try and ruffle up some food, I reckon. Yeah, cheers, peeps. You might see me on someone else's hangout, perhaps. We'll see what happens, but cheers.